And we are live. Two and a Half Guys podcast. I'm your boy Midgie.
It's your boy Doe Stacks.
Jazzy J.
And we are here, another fresh episode, Two and a Half Guys podcast. Ready and willing to watch anything with an asterisk.
I'm calling probation.
So this is the week. I think this week right here is for the ladies. I mean, this whole Sunday. We got a very special guest coming in. Hopefully. And we're gonna let them handle that part. I'm just sit back and learn some things. They say you can't speak and listen at the same time, so I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to this episode.
AKA, nigga, I ain't getting in no trouble for y'all.
Trouble.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up. My wife watching this shit, motherfucker.
Man,
Sir, you're not married.
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm talking about Midgie.
Oh,
I don't want.
shoot! I'm sure him and his wife didn't.
I don't want no smoke.
Okay, that man ain't want no smoke. Let him live now.
All right.
I'm gonna listen. I
Man,
got my notepad and I'm gonna listen. How's everybody doing this week, man?
I'm good, man.
Good.
I took a 3-day weekend and I enjoyed my fucking weekend. I didn't get to do all that I wanted to do, but I got some rest.
Listen, before we get into our feature selections, which are Mia Copa and
Guess who on Tubi?
Hey, Big Red.
What up, Red?
Hey, sorry,
Hey.
I didn't know what to do. I was trying to figure it out.
We gonna get to you in a sec, but before we get to our
Don't talk to me right now.
guest, our featured guest and our subject tonight, I watched the girl or the woman who didn't know who she married. Listen, I want to interview Alvin Gray. If anybody know Alvin Gray, listen, this dude did this movie on a $600 budget. And basically, to be honest, Risa Tisa just wrote the movie for him because he followed the whole guideline. It was on YouTube. I sent y'all the link. It is hilarious.
You swear it's a $600 budget?
It's see, I saw an article on it. I went down the rabbit hole. Yo, he got a movie coming out called The Actor Who Got Chased Around the City.
And who is that about?
It's about your boy that I can't stand.
Oh,
I can't even think of his name right now.
With his queen.
Yeah,
what's the dude's name? Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors.
With his Coretta.
His Carisha.
Even better, just getting her. She like to do things for money.
God.
But listen, man, y'all gotta watch it though. Please, man.
Talk about Jussie Smollett.
If you want a good laugh, please watch this movie. If you haven't watched the Risa Tisa story, this right here will sum it up for you. Because I mean, even the girl playing Risa Tisa, she kind of looked like Risa Tisa a little bit.
I mean, that's not a hard one to nail, though, Midgie.
I mean, I'm just saying that ain't hard. But to do this in 2 weeks, I think he said he filmed this in a week or 2 weeks.
We can do it.
Which you can tell. But I gotta meet this dude, man. This dude did the Tory Lanez movie, the Meg movie. I did The Girl That Saw the Baby on the Side of the Road. This dude is a marketing genius.
He on to something.
Quick movie, $600 budgets, and throw him out there. And to be honest, the actors weren't that bad because they acted just like these people.
Yeah.
You gotta see it, man. It's hilarious. But anyway, we watched Mia Copa and guess who? But right now, well, tying into the Mia Copa, we have a special guest. Our girl Big Red. Yeah, you've probably seen in the comments numerous weeks. numerous weeks. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Jazz, do you have here come Angela. Jazz, do you how do y'all want to do this tonight? Because we got the guests early. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we could tie it into. I mean, we could do both.
Oh, I meant to take my pigtails out.
Too late. You on camera. You live.
I don't care.
I can't even see it.
So you were saying that we watched Mia Copa.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those who are not familiar with the movie or have not seen the movie is based around this guy and this lawyer that she takes on a case. And the guy is basically accused of killing someone he was having some type of affair with or relationship with. Now, the lawyer, who was played by Kelly Rowland, has her own personal issues going on with her husband, who's a cheater or was once a cheater, and his family.
Loser.
Right, just an all-around asshole. And his family, who has very like, I want to say they were damn near in his relationship.
My nerves, yo.
Yeah, the mama, him, all of them, in a controlling manner. So the reason why how Red ties into this, Big Red ties into this, because in the movie there is a scene where it's some type of bondage going on. He goes through, and I think it's in his building, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it looked like, because he went downstairs and it was downstairs. So it's in his building, some kind of underground club that they have with some type of bondage, sexy, freaky schniggity stuff going on. And Kelly Rowland follows behind him and kind of just sees where he's partaking in, and he in there freaking off.
Watching her too, it was like,
yeah, she was definitely aroused. Okay, her Destiny Child was definitely touched in that.
Listen,
her Destiny Child was touched.
Here's a problem I have with him. You on trial for murder and you horny? You don't care.
He didn't do it though.
He knew he didn't do it.
Right,
Listen,
so why he gonna stop his everyday life?
Listen, there's a lot of men in prison right now. They ain't did it.
And there's a lot of men in prison that's too.
And you think they was thinking about smashing the lawyer while they was
they thinking about smashing their bunkmate that's next to them in the cell with them.
They ain't got no choice right now. While free, the men was not thinking, boy, I got a lawyer.
You'd be surprised. Listen, you'd be surprised. There's some men right now waiting for a sentence and they still out here getting cheeks.
You about to do 25 to life. Or if you don't get Kelly Rowland off your mind and worry about that later. Come on.
Hey, sometimes maybe he felt like he had to get enough cheeks to hold him over.
Well, go downstairs.
Right.
He did. Go downstairs.
It's a fucking Tyler Perry movie.
To a
was a mess.
That's what he went to the red room.
Well, yeah, it was the red room. So, Big Red, let me ask you this. Because I was the one who kind of like was so taken back by all of this. So you said this is a whole community.
Right. So what they were doing, that was more of a swingers thing. I didn't see anything that would tie into the BDSM world. So the only thing I could possibly tie it into would be,
make sure they ain't no snakes.
I guess you can consider him a predator and her his prey. But the difference is that that was not consensual. And in order for it to be a part of the lifestyle, it has to be consensual. It wasn't consensual because it was like one-sided. It was a mess. Like if you're a predator and you're a prey, then you in the lifestyle, because everything there has to be consent. So in order for it to work in the lifestyle, that would be terms that you would set in place prior to the pursuit. It's like you're agreeing to the stuff up front, and then it's consensual non-consent, which is CNC, which means that you have consented to no longer having the consent of how this thing goes about, for lack of better words.
Okay. So in other words, you got to have consent to give up the booty. Is what it sounds like. And
everything on the BDSM side is not, everything is not sexual, but yes.
So let's start from the beginning.
This movie had nothing to do with the lifestyle. This movie was a mess. I didn't like it.
So introduce yourself and explain, because you made a comment last weekend that drew everybody's attention.
Yeah.
Explain how I don't know if you can explain how you got in the lifestyle and what the different, I guess, terminology of it is.
Okay, so yeah, I'm Big Red. Hello.
Mhm.
No, so I am a submissive. I have been in a lifestyle officially since 2012. However, prior to me finding out about the lifestyle, I thought that my, for lack of better words, wants and desires were like something was wrong with me. A lot of the stuff I like would be considered taboo. Like, yeah. Anyway, so my kinks and my fetishes and the Beaverton lifestyle, everything that I'm involved in is I've been on different type of aspects of it. So like when I first became and found the world, I actually the guy that I was dating what ended up being my master and I was a slave. So this goes way deep. Then so but yeah, so that was my first experience was a 24 slave. So
Wait,
yeah.
hold on.
Oh, so 24 what?
Um so there's different. Okay, so you got the dominant and submissive, right?
Uh-huh.
So you got the dominant sub. So there's different aspects of the dom, and there's different aspects of being a sub. He was the master. He was a dom, but he was my master, and I was his submissive. I was his slave.
So, okay. Woo, this is taking me far. Woo. So, do you call him master?
I did.
So you don't call him by his name at all?
Never.
Okay, is that because he requires that during that time whenever y'all doing whatever?
That was our dynamic. Yes.
Okay. I am taken aback, honey. This is all new to me. So, like, is there toys involved? Like, just take me down a normal session, if you could.
Okay, so toys. Okay, so you have that ties into kink stuff, right? So it all depends on what you're into, because again, consent is everything. I can only speak from my own experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big on toys. However, if my dom decides that he wants to use a toy, and I've already given that consensual non-consent, then yes, we would use toys. But I prefer glass over vibrators and all that extra shit. You know, I'm not into all that. But anyway, yeah.
You said consensual non-consent.
Yes, CNC.
Which means you have already said yes, and at any point something could happen.
Correct. So, but
at that time,
right, but you also have your limits. So you have your hard limits and your soft limits. So, like if you have a hard limit, or certain things that you just would never want to happen. Like for one of my hard limits is I won't be given out. So some people like that. I don't particularly like that. So if I have a dom, I don't want him to like loan me out, which is a thing, you know. So if another
what do you
dom
mean
wants
like
to play,
loan you out? Hold on. What you mean loan you out? Like
to another friend?
right?
You could loan people out? What girl? Go ahead.
That's the whole cuckold thing. You got dudes that
cuckold. What is that?
Cuckold is
dudes buy a dude for their wife. Somebody to come through and down, put that pipe down on the wife.
That's what that mean, honey. I've been thinking that meant chokehold or something. So I swear to God.
I mean,
some of them like to watch, some of them don't. Like some of them do it as like a gift to their wife. Like, I know I ain't pleased with you, so I'm gonna go pay this big dick black nigga to come drop this dick off on you.
So Adam 22, they call him that because his wife is a
King Cook.
And he let her
they call him King Cook because he paid the most money in the industry for you to fuck his wife.
Well, you remember when the whole R. Kelly thing came out about him peeing on the girl? It was a big thing for a lot of people.
That was the norm.
And I was like, oh yeah, he's just kinky. Cause yeah, that is a fetish.
Hold on, because now I really have questions. So
that's called water sports. And yes, I am into water sports. But go ahead.
That is called water sport.
Sport, yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't know there was like you just thought you call it pissing on you. Like, so it's called water sports.
Golden shower.
Well, yeah, or a golden shower.
Golden showers is literally golden. I don't do golden showers. It has to be.
So what's the difference?
So golden shower is literally golden, and it might have a smell. I just is this
Like-
silly? Little kids watching this show? Okay, no. So
No,
No kids.
for me, it has to be
Nope,
clean,
no.
clear, and odor free. And in order for you to be clean, clear, odor free, then you have to have the proper diet for that and drink a lot of water. You can't just be eating trash shit and then go and unless that is
What's
your
preparation?
dynamic. There are people that prefer that to be their dynamic. I personally would not. I'm not big on the golden showers, but I do love water sports. But
Honey, I'm about to
Continue.
go ask somebody tomorrow. Honey, are you into water games? Like, so serious.
Okay, let's.
nah, y'all, I don't know why y'all.
I need a break for a second. So, Big Ray, you say you didn't like the movie.
No.
And Jazz was just saying this was more of a chick flick because me and Doe was saying,
Yeah, it
Tyler
was.
Perry joint.
This shit was trash.
So why didn't you like it as a
Me?
no, not you, dog.
Red, she's talking about Red.
Yeah, I'm talking about Red. We know why
Yeah. This is my thing. So I went into it thinking that it's supposed to have some tie to the lifestyle. And that's why I'm not big on the 50 Shades of Grey either. And it had that whole goofy feel. I don't know why it has to have that stigmatism, the way they look off and I don't know. It's just everything about the movie was like, what is this? If it wasn't for Kelly Rowland, I would
Tried to make everybody look like introverts.
It was goofy. I was like, what is this mess? It was a hot mess. I was like, I don't know. I was like on a Tubi level, and it's not even Tubi. This is Netflix.
Like I said backstage, this shit is some Tyler Perry bullshit.
Yeah.
With Kelly
It's
Rowland,
the Tyler Perry movie. What do you expect?
with Kelly Rowland face
Yeah.
on it, wrapped in a Tyler Perry bow.
Yeah,
Angela,
I don't know what that was supposed to be about. I was like, I try to look at it, as a like you said, a chick flick. I try to look at it from that angle, and I was like, I'm only watching this for y'all because I would have cut that shit off early. I promise.
It was a
And I
chick
was like,
flick.
the ending was decent. I mean, I guess, but the whole
Yeah.
the plot and all that. But I'm like, what is
all
this?
over the place.
Now there was a
It
twist
really
in there. I
was.
will say that there was a twist, and I didn't expect for the sister-in-law to
I did.
Yeah.
be
I
sleeping.
did.
I didn't expect that. I expected
Yeah.
when she went to go see Veronica, I expected that, but not
Yeah.
the sister-in-law.
But you
Yeah,
know,
me neither. I didn't think about that either.
Me and my husband watched the movie, and I said that. I said, bro, his wife, when he said, he's like, we bought some of his paintings, and now she got to get rid of them because
Right.
immediately
why I figured.
said he was smashing.
that's where
Yeah.
I didn't think he was smashing it, but I felt that she had something to do with something because she just seemed to be too involved, what I'm
Right.
saying? And too
Mhm.
loving and something like, yeah.
Right. I thought she was
Something ain't
involved. but I
right
didn't
with
think
this,
that.
but I didn't know she, I didn't think
and
had
she was
nothing
willing
do.
to
I didn't
take
think something
whatever
right.
he was dishing out.
And,
Whatever he was dishing
and
out.
not to mention, y'all, that's my girl Mississippi from P Valley.
That is.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was her.
Crooked eye,
Oh,
coulda-
you know
crooked letter,
what?
crooked letter
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah.
I was
That is-
wondering. I was like, I know her from somewhere.
Yes,
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah.
You know, she was.
Because
you
the
know,
whole movie, when I was watching this, I was like, now, why the hell you didn't do this? Why you
But
want
you
to
know-
Derek ass?
you got to see her slide on pole first, and then you might will recognize her better. Because I was like, who I see?
I mean, she has a rememberable face, though.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does.
Because she pretty to me. She's
She's
beautiful.
very pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Jazz, did you watch it? I mean, well, of course you watched it, but did you have any? Did you like it? Did you?
For the most part, it was okay. I mean, I liked it before because my boy was in there. Like, I liked him since Moonlight. So I mean, that he was my thing. The favorite scene for me was everybody's fucking scene was the paint scene.
I mean, more specifically,
More specifically, where they were hunching in the paint. Hunching.
because I
Yeah.
thought it was
That was
the
for y'all.
common draw some waves.
Baby, he had me on Google looking for paint, edible paint. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was looking on Amazon because I'm
Man,
like,
That is a mess waiting to happen. Don't y'all
hey,
follow
I got
me?
tarps. I'm creative.
You don't know what's in these chemical paints.
Hey, they was in the chemical paints. That's what was in them.
Right.
Listen,
But it was okay. I mean, like I said, it was a Tyler Perry movie. So what do you want from it?
Angela, what you
Right.
thought about
I like it.
it? Angela, like, everything.
Right?
She
He was
she like
so
it
tame
was
to say
I
that.
was thinking while it was playing. Will
Yeah,
liked it too, because he kept like he was like, I'm a pause it. So
Yeah,
we liked it. I liked it. I mean the ending
could have
was
done better.
very unrealistic. Come on, man. You take this man's seatbelt off and he get hit by 18
No. First of all, out of all the resorts, out of all the vacation destinations,
You end up
you should be going to your room at the exact time.
And then you let little whatever her name is,
or a
Alejandro,
cart
whatever her
in front
name
of you
was,
and run.
and tore your ass up and broke your phone up.
spray you in the face and everything.
Right.
Listen,
Now you blind and your phone broke
I
up.
get it when you run into people you ain't seen a long time in the States. But outside of this country, in all the resorts, all the vacation spots in Mexico, you pick the one resort she happened to be working at.
Tyler Perry.
She wasn't in Mexico.
She was in Mexico?
Yeah, she was in
Somewhere else.
Dominican Republic.
There was
Yeah.
no
Oh,
Dominican Republic.
yeah.
Okay,
it's DR.
Somewhere else.
She's in DR.
You know how many resorts in the DR?
Regardless, she was overseas and it was still movie.
Right.
Right.
Of all the places you could have went on vacation, why you pick DR?
But again, like those
And then
said,
she flew
Tyler
back
Perry.
real fast though, because I was like, how she blink her eyes, she back in the States and at their house? How?
Now, my
What
only
felt-
the only-
She took a
Why
jet.
you found all of a sudden being nice to you? Let me go to his house.
Right.
My
right.
husband.
Cal is there. Cal's waiting on me, girl. Bye.
now,
Come on
now I
You
do
goofy.
I do have an infinity or a love for Enrico Lee because he's one of my favorite actors. So that was the only reason I kept on playing the movie because
Who is that?
the guy
that
from
Oh.
Survivor's Remorse. He was the detective. Yeah.
Mm.
The detective.
I still don't know
Well,
what's
he was
that.
the private investigator.
First off,
I
Oh,
thought
you
he
talking
was
about the
into
boy
the
from
girl.
Sister?
Yeah, Enrico Lee. Yeah.
I had no idea what that man's name was for you. He was
I mean,
always
nobody knows his name, but I make it my duty because I
I
love
just know
everything.
he from Sister and he like
He
big
was in-
girls.
He was in Girlfriends,
Hey.
so I always,
He
I'm
do.
always-
He like BBWs.
hey, listen.
that scene he was like, oh, we talking about cat. Like he just seemed overly excited or overly eager to tell her stuff about her husband.
I felt like he was in love with her. That's
Me
what I was
too.
getting.
I thought that was gonna come out. I was
That's
like,
what I
okay, so he's
thought,
gonna
too.
come out say because he was like,
But it was
you know,
his
you're
her
like,
best
like a
friend,
sister.
so
Just
Right.
say Tyler Perry trying to stretch it to another movie, yo.
Yeah.
Now, I'm cool on it. I'm cool on the part two.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
But like I said, that scene, the paint scene, and when he made her watch, those were the best scenes.
Dope.
Oh, when
Did you like
she went
anything?
downstairs, watched it when the neighbor came by. You talking about
Say that again.
When the neighbor came by, that's the scene you're talking about. He made her watch.
With I don't know if it was the neighbor or not, the white girl.
Yeah, she said, "I'm the neighbor."
Oh, I didn't even hear what she said. All I
That's
know, she was
dramatic.
down there going to town.
Yeah, she said
Yo,
she's the neighbor.
Angela said, "Did you like anything?"
Huh? Me?
Courtney.
You talking about Doe? Doe, did you like anything about the movie?
Oh yeah, he real quiet.
Right.
Mr. Sachs.
Y'all gonna stop giving me these damn Tyler Perry movies. I could take Tubi, goddamn it. But
See,
y'all,
I told you a lot of women like it.
but one thing y'all ain't about to do is give me a Tyler Perry sandwich with Tubi in the middle. Okay, we're gonna have to separate these damn days, please, and thank y'all.
Hey man,
Because not only did y'all make me watch a Tyler Perry movie, but y'all made me watch a horror Tubi movie.
hey man.
Wait, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I ain't make you watch that.
Oh, that's all me right there. That's
I
all me.
want to elect to put Midgie on 2-week probation.
No, listen, bro. You gotta take the gamble.
I would absolutely. I'm just
You
playing.
gotta take the risk.
Damn, Midge.
You gotta take the risk, man.
Damn, Midge. You rolled the dice with that one, boy.
Hey, listen, man.
Oh
Listen,
my God.
You don't want the one that I watched recently. 3
Who?
is the movie 3 on on Tubi.
I would have
Yeah,
never
that
watched,
already sounds
I would
shifty.
have never watched the movie Name 3, Midgie.
Listen, man.
Anything with a solid
Never.
number on Tubi, I don't
Midgie,
think I'm gonna watch.
Midgie, it's nothing about a movie named 3.
No.
On Tubi, that couldn't be
So,
any good.
so no. So I'm watching something else, and you're
And
not
it started up. It
Tubi
started up.
already go ahead and play the next movie for you if you
That's
don't
how they
catch
get
it. So I'm laying down or whatever. So it starts playing. It's about this dude. He asks his girl for a threesome for his birthday. She finally gives it to him. Her best friend comes home. She finds out her best friend is gay now. Always been gay, but never told her. So then his friends they had the idea like, yo, you should ask her to use the friend in your threesome, and blah blah. And it just goes real fast. And by the time I realized, I'm like, man, I'm 45 in. I might as well go and complete this trash.
Yeah, no, we're gonna cut it off.
Because I didn't want to get up. That was the only thing because the remote fell somewhere. I didn't feel like looking for it. And so I was like, I'm gonna just stick this one through. And then they were about to start another movie, and I was like, okay, I got to get up because I'm not watching.
Them damn Roku remotes will disappear on your ass.
They sure do because I can't find mine right now. So
So the only reason I got up because they was about to start another one, and I was like, nah, I ain't doing two Tubi trash like this.
But y'all damn sure made me do it because fucking Mia Culpa could have very well been on Tubi and would have fit perfectly.
Right.
I mean, I've seen that a lot. If it wasn't for Kelly Rowland, it probably would have been.
Touche.
or the dude, if it wasn't for them two, and it probably.
If it wasn't for the high profile cast he had, because like you say, Ronrico Lee, the guy from Moonlight, Kelly Rowland, those are some,
So what that boy fine.
So let's go around the board and see what we're gonna rate Mia Culpa first.
Five, Chief.
I like Tyler Perry, so I'm not gonna do that to him. I thought it was. I'm not gonna say no 5. I give it a 7, at least a 7.
I like it. It was in the middle of the road for me.
Red.
What's it on a scale of 1 to what?
1
to 10.
1 to 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do 6.
I'm at 7. I'm at a 7 too.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a bomb diggity, but I liked it. I liked
But
it.
it
Though.
wasn't right. Exactly.
A foul.
Big 4. Lucky it weren't 3.5. That shit was a sack of mid in the midst of all this high grade hydroponics. You give us. Somebody asked Tyler Perry, "Hey, Tyler, we need a new movie. We need it. We trying to get high." And this nigga brought us back a 3.5 a mid. Take from that what you may.
So is it 3.5 or 4?
Let those stick with the 4, man. let those stick with the 4, and don't make him go down because he will.
I will.
He will. If you keep asking, he will.
Because technically somebody pinch out that sack now.
Oh, what?
He didn't get the full.
He didn't get the full bag.
Bro.
Somebody took something.
This is my fish.
Midget,
Huh?
what you got, man?
I can't.
Listen, those not the biggest Tyler Perry fan.
No, he's not.
So I mean, I give him a chance, but this was.
Well, let me ask this: what do you have against Tyler Perry?
I ain't got nothing against Tyler Perry. I just don't like the formula of his fucking movies that he's made over $1 billion off of. Our Tears is Tyler Perry champagne.
But it don't be y'all
Take
tears.
from that
for
what
the
you
same.
want.
Most of his movies
Man, all Tyler Perry movies be the same shit. You got your stereotypical evil black dude. You got this Christian homeless nigga. You got this man.
Idris Elba played the almost broke with 3 or 4 kids.
Good Deeds was awesome.
I wouldn't give a damn. Tyler Perry batting 1 for 10 right
was a
now.
good movie from Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry batting 1 for 10.
Nah, why they get married was good.
1 for 10, y'all. Let's do the math. Tyler Perry done dropped 50 movies in the past 50 years, and y'all keep talking about the same 5 goddamn movies.
I only got 2.
Put a sprinkle of Medea on top of that shit. Fuck Tyler Perry, man.
Oh my God.
Don't do him like that. Don't.
Well, don't do
Mitzi-
him like
Mitzi-
that because he didn't gave a lot of black people jobs. I'm not gonna do him like that.
Don't do him like that.
Mitzi,
Say what I
Mitzi,
said.
what you got? What's your rating?
Yeah. Guess who? Guess who on
Terrible. Now,
Tubi?
that was garbage.
Guess who on Tubi? Our
I'm
first.
still mad at y'all. That's probably why I'm cussing Tyler Perry out, because I watched this shit before I watched Mia Cole.
Oh yeah.
Because
Now,
that was garbage.
I will admit the
I didn't see
Jazz Man
that.
Blues was good. That was good.
Hey.
I ain't gonna.
The who?
The Jazz Man's Blues, I think, was on Netflix.
That's where they hung.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I forgot about that one.
It was good though. That one.
That was good.
That was the last one I watched of his. That's the one I can say was very good. Very good. I don't know if he had a whole new cast of writers, but at first I was like, man, I ain't gonna like this. But when I watched it and after it was over, I was like,
Falling Grace, but I mean, whatever.
but Joe don't like trauma, so he ain't gonna watch that one.
I liked it. Guess who?
Yeah, he don't like black trauma. He don't like black trauma, so he ain't gonna watch no Tyler Perry black trauma.
Guess who got on my nerves? I'm sorry. It
I
did.
mean, it was supposed to. It was supposed to.
What?
Indeed,
It was supposed to. Be,
indeed.
What?
guess who?
Oh,
That was not a natural.
so
it was
we on guess who?
It sure won't. I don't know where they got that sister from, but it won't from where
Shawty. I don't talk about nobody looks, but Shawty look like a Monchichi.
What?
A Monchichi.
What is a Monchichi do?
it was the wig because she's a cute girl, but that wig was bad.
Hey, look here, girl.
It might have been a weird.
From
It was definitely
First-
that bang.
the
pissed me
first
off.
scene, this shit gave me filmed in Canada vibes.
I definitely could see that.
This shit gave me Trailer Park Home. This
But
about to
that's
be
what it
weird.
was. It was in
It
the
was.
trailer part.
I know, but it was like, yo, like
I definitely knew it was gonna be weird.
like 12 minutes in, I stopped the movie and I say, damn, these motherfuckers making me watch this shit.
Listen,
First of all,
5 minutes
Let's
in,
play
she got
again.
robbed. 5 minutes in, she got robbed.
you can't stop me at no gas station that look like that. And I'm pretty sure I speak for the rest of the ladies here on this panel.
I ain't,
And I
We
ain't gonna
wouldn't have
say
stopped.
the QT got me so spoiled now.
the
If it ain't,
boyfriend been weird off top.
Okay,
he's weird.
that's
First of
what
all-
I said. He was weird from the beginning. We
Oh
wouldn't.
my God.
That whole car. It wouldn't have been no movie. Would have turned around.
Because first of all, this is the first time you've been home since I've known you. Like, come on, dude.
How come I don't know nothing about your family? How come I ain't never heard you on the phone with your mom? None of that. All of that was weird red flags, and she was
And when we
ignoring with
get
that
there,
weird ass back.
When we get
Sick of
there,
it.
everybody got on mask.
No, you can't even remember what street you lived on.
No. Santa Claus told him that her house got moved, so that's why
Hey.
he had to take him.
Hey,
Oh.
Angela,
But-
it was 95. It was 95 degrees outside. If I see a fucking Santa Claus man sitting outside
They
with
were-
a suit on, I'm
they
turning
were
my ass around.
They were
Everybody,
mothering.
everybody
That's
did
the
have a
real
musty
thing.
look on this. Like everybody, they filmed this shit in the summer in Canada.
It's a
Oh,
real
they
thing.
definitely got it right though.
What?
It's a real
got the look.
thing.
They got the look
Yeah.
of the setting right. It's
It's
Merlin is a real thing.
It is a real thing. I looked it up just because I watched that movie.
Yeah,
It
that is real.
What?
What happened? That movie is a real thing.
Now, we don't know if the situation was real,
What
but
is the
Right, but
movie
that
about?
is an actual. They celebrate that.
let me tell you, Big Red. Let me tell you, girl.
Please answer.
This couple goes to visit the boyfriend's family, and it's during Christmas time where this town does mummering. Mummering is basically everybody wears a mask. They do riddles. If you get the riddle right, they take their mask off. If not, then they keep the mask on.
Right.
That's pretty much what it is, and it's,
It's
a
a
big
real
thing in that trailer park. It's a big thing.
So the
His
whole time,
mama is like
so the whole
known everywhere.
time, so the whole time, I'm thinking they celebrating Halloween and they're really celebrating Christmas.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Christmas.
Oh
It's
shit,
Christmas.
that just took another
But if
damn.
you
point.
look it
God
up-
damn it.
If you go, anybody watching the stream, you can go look this up. This is a real thing that
It's
people
a real thing.
celebrate.
I
and
did not
people
know.
really do. Yes, it's a real thing.
It's a real
So
thing.
you say mummy, so they like wrapped in like white cloth?
It's like any kind of. You make a creative.
No, not mummy, not
Mummering.
mummering.
mummering. MURRING.
Oh, okay.
So that's the. I didn't know it was a real thing. To be honest, I thought.
It definitely. I looked it up because I wanted
Sure
to
did.
see.
I looked it up when I was watching it.
Oh, real? Okay.
The whole town apparently knows that his girlfriend is rich, and everybody think they finna come up off her.
Right, because they're in the trailer park. They're trying to get out.
Right.
And
So-
mind you, the one person that got out, he got out, found a link to helping the rest of them. So this is a setup for everything. Not saying that's what really goes on with that murmuring, but that was the plot for the movie.
He was not part. The boyfriend wasn't part of that. He was thinking he was gonna get married to her.
Okay.
No, he was part of it.
No,
Okay,
he wasn't. No,
okay,
he
At
wasn't.
the end, he was part of it.
okay,
At
so
the
let's
end,
go.
afterwards, after
He
she
was-
was his sister, but throughout that whole thing, he didn't know anything.
Who was the nigga that they was playing as the supernatural killer? The nigga that kept popping up and
The boyfriend.
It was the boyfriend.
that was him, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
he was
I
part of
thought
it the whole
so.
time.
I fucking thought so, man. Look, man,
That's why I say he was part of it the whole time. He knew what was going on.
that nigga fell in love with that pussy.
Right, he
Yeah,
fell in
man,
love
that's
with
good.
her. But
He was part of his sister and brother plan to kidnap her and take money.
no, he wasn't part of that.
He
But
ended up
was
falling in
part
love
of
with him, for real.
trying to
So-
get money
so-
out of her.
So he just like to kill niggas.
I guess he
Anybody
was
that got in
serious.
the way of him getting this money from this girl.
He was
He was
was
gonna
taking
kill
him
her.
out.
Mhm.
But shit.
I guess he was crazy in the past.
Shit.
Side note to
Listen.
everything, Big Red. Her father owned a business there and shut it down because it wasn't making no money.
And that was a good little twist.
Their father
like-
ended up killing himself, so they thought it was his fault, and that's why the boyfriend looked her up and found everything about her, so
That
he
was
can
a
get
good
the
little
money.
twist. Did like that
Yeah,
too.
that was a good twist.
What the heck?
Now
But
the
that
mama-
was, I'm sorry, but that ending was stupid because she
The mama-
really could not have died.
The
The
mama
mom-
was behind the whole getting the manager. Long story short, they was trying
Right.
to kidnap the young lady to extort the father to pay him back for taking all the money out of the town.
Mhm.
And they ain't even asked for much. They only asked for 800. They ain't
And
want
Yeah.
dollars?
No, they asked for $1 million.
They
That's
asked for
They
a
asked for
million.
$1 million.
Old buddy say, man, I can only get you a couple $100,000. So old buddy was like, shit, give me 800,000 or we're gonna send your daughter back in pieces.
Mm-hmm.
The little crazy boyfriend come through, knock everybody out, kill my man. Because her boyfriend been a killer for real. Like with a mask, without a mask, this nigga was a killer.
It was stupid. I'm sorry. It was just stupid. The father could have lived because when the money got thrown in the fire, she's still standing there. All this,
No,
like,
no,
why you
no.
standing there? You could have.
No, he had done put the suitcase down and she had done let Shorty go. He tried to rush her with the knife.
She could have pushed that.
Like, why?
Listen, the
Why?
father could have lived and she could have
800,000.
lived.
My
Let
man
her
was trying to get that 800,000 back.
Get your daughter and get up out of here.
It was stupid. She had no business being over there.
Tyler Perry wrote that.
Listen, when we pulled up and I was,
That was a Ricky Smiley presentation.
you take me to your hometown the first time I meet your parents during murmuring season. I'm good.
The sister said that. Why would he bring you during this season?
Yeah.
When is
Where
this
all you got to
take
do is
place?
switch a mask, and then you somebody else.
Right.
This was supposed to be in December?
It was. It was before Christmas.
Everybody that look musty.
Okay.
That's what that now they got the look of the movie, right? They definitely got the look of the movie, right?
Ain't nobody taking no shower the whole 2-3 days.
Sure
on the
did.
movie.
Sure did.
The mask stink. They probably been in the closet with mothballs.
And she was way too comfortable, first of all.
The same outfit.
I'm gonna tell you something. If I go to your house and I see you eating off the spoon, and then you stick it back in the pot,
I said that, yo, Andre. Ask my cousin Andre. We was watching. I was like, yo,
What?
mama a nut. I don't even want none.
Oh God.
Yeah, yo, we
Not
don't do that
only
over here.
that,
God.
we skipping over the damn obvious here. Y'all just keep rolling past the. She was the only black person there. If I'm the only black person, I'm taking my ass home.
No,
Y'all ain't read that article
no,
on that
no,
woman?
They was mixed.
No, it ain't because everybody else was mixed.
They was
Who
mixed.
was mixed?
it was a lot of
my
mixed
dudes like black dick. All them kids was mixed.
Honey, they still ain't full black. Yeah, I'm taking my ass home.
Well, the sister like her daddy was Hispanic, but
I'm black.
Everything on there. The
I'm black.
boyfriend, the brother, the other sister, all of them is mixed. Mondoop
Yeah.
is the only pale white thing in the family.
Hey, and look at them. They was all
So
dressed in
obviously
weird ass
Pop Dukes-
fucking plunger costumes.
obviously
Good
Pop
night,
Dukes
so,
was
good
black.
night.
Yeah.
This my mama.
Ma'am,
I'm black.
Angela,
We
I
know,
don't
we
mean no
know.
harm, but if I came to York City and ain't nothing but to see y'all and y'all dressed in some weird ass, I'm taking my black ass the fuck home. Period.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, and dude was never listening to her. Yo, I
At
feel like
all.
this is targeted.
At
I
all.
feel like we targeted. I feel like I'm targeted. He
But
like,
that's why I say he was
Listen,
in
yo.
on it. He knew what was going on.
Listen, yo. Once Shorty pointed out that, hold up, our vehicle the only one that been fucked with a real
Right.
black woman would have set everything off right there. She had the pistol.
she had it. She
She
had
had
it.
the pistol.
not at that point.
Nah.
It was later when they found the bodies.
Oh yeah, when she got old boy, she checked him and she had the gun.
He gonna say,
Oh,
"You want
yeah,
me to
yeah.
carry that?" No, I'm
She knew
good.
something was up.
Oh yeah,
she,
yeah.
she had all the right black instincts. She just didn't master them.
She thought they was in.
Instincts.
She had the right amount of black instincts, but she just didn't use them at the right time.
Child,
Hey,
she
Red,
stop using it when she
Red.
wore that damn bang. I'm sick
Red,
of
it
it.
was
Huh?
it was a terrible put together movie. It was
They was
Horrible.
really on her.
This was on Tubi.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh
This
yeah.
was a hold on, wait, let me correct
That
you.
part-
This was on the back page
that part,
of
TT.
Tubi, okay?
The back pages. That's
The back
amazing.
pages.
this is why I want to put Midgie on probation for 2 weeks.
Yeah, man, you
Midgie-
might have to go on probation because that was terrible.
2 weeks. Y'all put me on probation for 6 months.
He the host. We can't do that to him.
Right.
No, sorry.
Jesus.
My
I'll
bad.
never log in again.
Yeah. You feel me?
No for
Shit.
sure.
Shit. We sitting here waiting Sunday, and this nigga somewhere watching a Tubi movie on our ass.
You like Steve Harvey on the Titanic, just pulling wires.
I'm not gonna lie though, I liked it.
I thought it was decent. I thought it was decent.
Yeah.
I thought-
Okay, so on our Tubi scale, what do y'all give it?
Negative.
I get a 7 on the Tubi scale.
Oh,
I give it
Yeah.
about a 6. It
I
was
get-
really unrealistic, but it was still good.
she got my motherfucking chest hurting, bitch.
I'm serious. I'm
Man.
sorry. I did not like this one.
Man, that big get a 4.7.
Hey, it better than Mia Cobra.
Right. I was about to
It better
say
be a
that.
good-
Realistically, I give it a 3.
And
Realistically.
listen, that's on the Tubi scale.
I mean, you know, we got
Terrible.
everything other than
Terrible.
the previous
Midgie,
movie.
I would have rather had been watching one of them hood ass Detroit movies on Tubi.
Sure is. I would have rather watched somebody
No, I
clapping
ain't.
cheeks and getting shot the fuck
I
up.
ain't
At least it would have been some ass on there.
I
It
ain't,
was a
doing,
bunch of musty white people in masks
I ain't doing no more Detroit.
running
Dirty
around
Deeds.
a Canadian
I
trailer
like
park.
A Canadian.
With a bad, don't forget the bad wig and faking a bad shot. I would have watched all of that before I watched
I
this.
ain't do anybody. I ain't doing no more Detroit Tubi movies.
I got-
Yeah,
Can we
unless my girl in it. What's her name?
get,
Who you talking about, McKeever?
Crystal the doll.
oh my god,
one.
here we
Oh,
go.
you talking about the other chick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
unless
can we-
she in it.
Are we done asking big red questions? Because I really got one.
No,
no,
because
go ahead.
I we still ain't getting to the stuff I wanted to know.
Oh,
too.
y'all go ahead. Have at it.
Wait,
Have at it.
what?
Go ahead,
I'd
Angela.
like to know, like, how do you get into that lifestyle to where you know, oh, I like this? You know, is that like
So this is the thing for me, right? This is my little, I guess, my little
Are those
take on it.
handcuffs clicking?
Huh?
Who
My
got
hand-
handcuffs?
Am I hearing handcuffs? I'm tripping. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
No, but like I always tell people like people are way more kinkier than they actually think. There are certain things that you might like that you might consider to just be normal stuff, and it's
Mhm.
actually kinky. You just don't realize it. But there's this survey that you can take. It's called BDSM survey. It's a
Mhm.
BDSM survey that you can take, and you just
Application?
answer it truthfully. There's no wrong answers, but if you answer it truthfully, it'll give you where you at on the spectrum. It'll kind of break things down to you. So
It's a spectrum.
yeah.
So,
It's a spectrum.
and you
my
don't
boy.
have to answer this, but what is the kinkiest thing that you have partaked in since being tied to this community?
Don't answer, Red.
Right. If you don't feel comfortable answering, you don't
You
have
don't feel
to.
comfortable answering, you do not have to
Well,
answer.
Right.
I mean, I told you I'm into water sports, so that's not a big thing. Ooh.
Let me rephrase it. The kid
When you say
you
water
never
sport-
thought that you would have took part in.
Cause when you say water sports, I just think like shower or throwing
Right.
water.
Or I think you're going scuba diving, stuff
Right.
like that. They sure.
No, it's
That's what
not.
water
Yeah.
sports is to me.
It's not water
That's
sports.
fine.
Yeah.
Y'all might need to take that application, that survey.
Yeah.
That might be the homework for next week. Everybody take the survey.
Yeah, take a survey. You'll
My server
see.
might blow up. I'm scared. No thank you.
It's not that
Yeah.
bad. It's not. I mean, it just kind of like
It's
tells
not.
you type of.
I took it. Ain't
We know
bad.
your freaky ass took it. You damn freakers on.
Oh. We got a question. Where can we find the survey? That's a great question.
Oh, I guess I can put it in the chat after the show. I'll
Okay.
see if I can put it on the chat. Yeah.
I'll make sure they'll get it to you, Tassa.
So is okay. So with the whole mistress and Dom and thing going on, right?
Did you
Okay,
say
so-
mistress?
I mean, that's tied into be whatever the damn letters is.
That's kinky.
That's tied into it, right?
Yeah, there's mistresses. Yeah.
So have
Okay.
you ever partaken any kind of activity with a mistress, or you just have been solely with
Oh
your?
no, I can't. Yeah, I'm solely a bottom, so I am. All my switches are all subtypes, right? However, I cannot. Me personally, I cannot submit to a woman.
Okay.
Period. Cause
I'm
I'm
not
a
afraid of women though. So,
You said what?
I'm not afraid of women. Don't get it twisted. But I wouldn't.
all right.
You know.
Look at
All
Doe.
right,
Y'all look
Harry.
at Doe. Look at Doe.
Right. Look at that. His dimple's so damn far. His damn cheek. You don't know what to do.
I don't even know what to ask.
So
Anybody got any quick fire topics so we can get to some questions? Some quick fire?
I got the quick fire for y'all.
We had 13 minutes.
Quick fire. First
For
up,
now,
Carl Anthony Payne did an interview a couple of days back, and it came out that he is actually the stepfather to Bobby Brown's son.
really?
And if you don't know who Carl Anthony Payne is, he is Cole Brown on Martin.
He's
Right.
he's who's what?
He's Bobby Brown's Bobby Brown's son's stepfather.
So he ended up marrying.
The mother.
I did not know that.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't know that until this just came out.
Yeah, shit. Bobby got good taste in women. We ain't no Bobby to be fucking with nothing that you know what I'm saying?
That's
You
true.
You could say whatever you want about Bobby. Bobby got great taste in women, so you know.
That's true.
And believe it or not, women do move on after these people. So
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm
All
just
right.
more quieter than others.
Right.
Yeah. Second up, Future
They ain't
and
out here-
Bow Wow.
they ain't out
baby
here
mom.
doing like Rick Ross baby mama and shit.
Right. Second up, Future and Bow Wow baby mama.
She
She
third
is
pregnant.
currently pregnant with Trayvon Diggs' baby, who is 24. She's 36.
I mean,
No,
that's,
go ahead and have at it, because I know you're getting ready to come. What you got to say about that, though?
that's the new
Yeah,
trend now.
she know how to get them.
That's the new trend now. These
She know how to
athletes.
get them, yo, shit. These boys want older women and shit. I don't blame them.
Like I said last week,
I
these
love
boys,
me a seasoned woman.
these boys grew
They
up.
ain't want to deal with these crazy little thunder thoughts.
Listen, these boys grew up in the social
But
media.
okay, hold on
They
now,
don't.
because I had a problem with what's her name?
Drea.
Drea.
I ain't never say I had no problem. No. I ain't never say I had no problem with Drea. I got a problem with the nigga.
I mean, though,
The nigga
Listen.
with the bag. It's up to you to protect your bag a little bit better than that. But I'm not knocking you for, man.
Okay.
Honestly, they might be in a better space dealing with the more seasoned woman than these young thunder thoughts, because these young thunder thoughts is like they'll set you up to get robbed instead of just silently hit your bag every now and then. Like, come
Yeah.
on, man. Like, I'm not knocking the women. Do what you got to do.
Well,
Shit,
this personal one, I feel with her anyway, I feel like this is about a bag for her. The reason why I say that with her is
Yeah.
because you got a
All
baby
of
by
them.
Future, you got a baby by Bow Wow, you got a baby by now you're gonna have a baby by Trayvon Diggs. Baby, you don't ever plan on working. You just a baby factor.
No, she not. But listen, here's my thing though. I just find it so weird when all these dudes are into the same women. You
It's
know,
like it's like
I
Cam
mean,
and
she's
May
not an
said.
ugly girl though.
It's
No,
like
she's
Cam and May said, like, yo, I got such and such old, like, excuse my language. It's like
Right.
niggas feel like that's like a rating class, especially young
yeah.
NBA. They like, yo, I got such and such ex bitch.
That's
You know,
the
I got such
weird
and such
though.
ex bitch, and that's just, you know,
That's super weird. Like, why would you want to follow a Bow Wow? Like, seem like Future just running behind everything Bow Wow had. Like, did you have a problem? Did Bow Wow, a good little girl like your girlfriend when you was in school? When
Maybe
Bow Wow
Future
was
running behind Bow Wow. I don't know.
it was his turn.
Never know.
Right.
What happens?
Moving
It's
on.
It's they turn and you got to type.
Right. Moving on. This went viral this week. Everybody was talking about it. This was on everybody's page. It was a hot topic. Atlanta hairstylist went viral after her date invited her to an NBA game. She left because the seats that the date purchased was not close enough.
I saw that mess.
Me personally, I thought she was wrong. I thought that was fucked up.
He dodged the bullet.
I'm gonna give y'all.
He
I'm gonna
dodged the bullet.
give y'all my whole thing about this new social media. Everybody got a relationship podcast era. They have put it in people's minds that you have to be something that you are not. They'll make it to where you have to be. There's only 1% of men that are millionaires, whatever you want to say.
Only 3% of men make more than $100,000 a year.
Right. So all this, you know, I need the Birkin. That ain't happening every day. That's not happening. And then y'all kill Kevin Samuel for telling y'all what it really was. And now everybody got.
You can't say that name, Midget.
I'm sorry.
Why? Why can't he say that name?
It's a way to say things.
And,
Trigger.
Let me tell you something. I wasn't
Out of this.
because I did a segment on him. And let me just say this. I didn't totally disagree with what he said. It's how you say things. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And sometimes his delivery was a bit disrespectful. Like you don't have to degrade people to get your point across.
You don't. But now everybody's doing it now.
Well, I don't want to hear it from no man that's laying in the bed with another man either.
I don't either.
Because that happened live. That we all saw it. He was in the bed with another man.
Was that? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. He did a live segment and we caught him in the bed with another man and then he tried to backtrack on it like he wasn't gay or into men.
Who said that?
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that we disagreed with him. He said a mouthful, and I did agree with a lot. Well, me personally, I did agree with a lot that he said for some of the women or even some of the men, but it's how you say it.
My thing was, it's like people took what he said and made that about everybody.
Right.
But he really is only talking to a small percentage of women, but that small percentage of women is so fucking loud that people think that's the majority. It's not the majority of women that's running around like that. These goofy bitches that's on social media that is making them well known, but that's not, I mean, again, I'm submissive. I don't think like majority of these broads, but at the end of the day, I still think it's real goofy because like, I remember one show where this lady was talking about what she's accomplished and stuff like that, and he was just like, none of that mattered. Like, it doesn't matter if you have a job. It doesn't matter if you have this. It doesn't matter what you do. And then turn around and say, but what do you bring to the table?
Right. She just told you what she brought to the table.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You just, but if it was somebody that was not, you know, that same caliber, I can understand. But he was breaking down good women to have them thinking that they weren't, you know, up to standards, and then got these guys was like, oh yeah, well, you know.
But see, a lot of people that listened to him were hurt ass men.
Right.
Hurt ass men that went through some shit and they don't know how to take accountability for their damn hurt. But that's another topic.
I hate all these relationship podcasts.
Yeah.
I hate them all. I hate every TikTok clip I see. I hate
Too extreme.
every time somebody promote a tour, like, oh yeah, this podcast going on tour to bring relationship advice to your town. Like, don't care.
Cause you know what's real is it's all unrealistic.
Mm.
We all go through relationship issues, and at the end of the day,
Yeah.
most of us stick it out. Most women stick it out. You understand what I'm saying? But
Yep.
like,
And you know what put in perspective for me? The old buddy who got caught cheating on his wife and
Derek
beating
Jackson.
her. Yeah, Derek Jackson. He was the
Mm.
first one that, like, I used to hate watching his videos. I never knew why. I'm sitting in his car saying everything that he probably don't
Wow.
believe. And I'm like,
Pandering.
because nobody really thinks like nobody really believes everything you're saying. But
he's addicted to sex.
he brought in
That
this,
nigga was getting thrown pussy by the boatloads.
but he brought in this whole genre of everybody.
They were dropping whole wheelbarrows of pussy at that man's front door.
And that's what he was doing it for.
Mhm.
And then you had people living and dying by his every word, and then you come to find out, like, yo, he's dude been lying the whole time. So
No,
now
he ain't been lying. He was telling y'all who he was, just in third person.
I hate him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? Oh,
I
what?
hate
You don't
Yeah.
like a man that's not going to give you attention, huh? You like a man that's not going to, You know, huh? Meanwhile,
What?
that's what he got going on with his wife.
And you know what I hate?
Oh, so
You know
man,
what I
he's like a
Up there
bust
looking
in the
like-
middle.
And
Like,
you
yo,
know the men I hate the most? Good morning, Queen. Grand Rising Queen. I hate y'all dudes.
Meanwhile,
Well,
he got a
don't do.
whole
I'm
roll of
not
dope.
gonna do.
Rising
Why do you
Queen,
hate
who's
that?
Who's
I
that?
hate them dudes.
Why?
I don't know.
Which one is that? Who's
We
Grand
talking
Rising?
about the black
I feel
the
like
ones
some-
that are fully into their community. You know, the Black Pride.
Oh, the one that okay.
I-
It used to be your
Just
inbox
saying.
with the Grand Rising Queens. Them.
Grand
That
Rising.
Moretta.
but it became like a
Yep, a disordered clown.
it became like a pun. Like not
Well,
everybody.
the thing about it is with that, the hot and
Everyone
it's
that
the
ever
hot.
texted me
Right,
Grand
thank
Rising
you,
was toxic.
Marita
I ain't gonna
Wilson.
lie.
Thank
Oh yeah,
you.
who's that?
I ain't gonna lie. Every last one that ever texted me Grand Rising had a little bit of toxicity in there.
Well, I'm not gonna say that because
I'm only speaking from my experience.
I know I'm not gonna say that. It did
Hey,
become to the part
speak.
where
Whew,
there's a
shit.
lot of people that kind of want to take part
Yeah, that's
in
what
that
I
community, and they're not really. Let me just say this because it really
Those
kind of that's my area, and I hate it, and it irritates me to like no end. You
Mhm.
have there's two types of people. You have the people that are in the community about their community, the black community. Well, excuse me, we don't use the word black, African American community, and we are the ones that are out here action doing, trying to help, and actually trying to put in effort. And then you got the ones that's on here that want to hop on dick ride and
Those
use
are the
all the
ones.
terminology, but you ain't doing shit.
Those were the ones I was referring to because now you're just taking a phrase and stealing it and trying
Right.
to, you're using it to try to get you a little cool points with somebody. And
Nah, see, because then I start with me, I
You
start
trying to Grand Rising King your way into some dick, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you got going on. Trying
thank
to
you.
act like you healed. No, you know, you trying to give you some meat. No.
But moving on, Regina King, she's doing her first bio movie since 2 years after her son passed, and she just did an interview about it. And she was speaking on, you know, how it's been the past 2 years because she has not done any interviews, done any movies since her son. And
How did he
right,
pass?
she's trying to follow the grid to, you know, replenish herself and grieve and
What happened
proper
to her
as she
son?
should.
How did
Right.
he pass?
He
What happened to her
killed
son?
himself.
Oh,
Yeah, he killed himself.
Oh wow.
man.
Yeah, I think he was suffering, if I'm not mistaken, from
Depression.
some type of ailment. I want to say, I don't think it was some type of disease he was suffering from.
Hey, I don't want to like cross segue anything, but it's crazy that y'all said that because I just read an article like 2 days ago that came across my screen, and like you know that black male suicide is up like 37% within the past 5 years.
Mhm. Look at Stitch, the guy that was on
Yeah.
the Ellen
The
show. He
dancer.
killed himself.
Mhm.
Like I had no idea until I really started looking around like my vicinity and my proximity. Like it's It is rising. It is rising. I hate
is.
to segue that, but like the article was very accurate. I think it was the Washington Post or some shit like that.
Thank you, Van Twitch. I couldn't think of his name. But
Mhm.
yeah, he was the one that was on the Ellen show that
Mhm.
killed himself as well.
That's horrible
Oh.
for me.
But yeah, she was just basically saying in the interview that she don't like to, act as if he's not here because he's with her at all times. He's present within her heart and her mind, her soul and body. And now it's time for her, to get back to what she loves. And he's always going to be a part of her no matter what. Which I thought it was a real sweet interview. And she's actually doing a biopsy of Shirley Chisholm, which I think is going to be
It's
amazing.
on Netflix, right?
I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. I didn't get where it was at.
I saw it's called Shirley, right? It's called Shirley.
Yeah.
I want to say it's coming in. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this, but I think it's coming in Netflix.
I think you might be right, but it is called Shirley, and it's about Shirley Chisholm and her running and all of that nature.
I mean,
raised to hide their
and
money.
you know what causing a lot of that rising of rates is COVID. Like being in that house, man, you don't know what that do to some people.
Yeah.
Like being in the house, not being able to socialize, not being able to go out and do the things you used to doing, like that affects some people a little more than others. Me,
Yeah, they saying that that's been a problem with a lot of the youth right
Yeah.
now. Is that now that they're back out in public, they don't know how to actually socialize with people.
no, they don't
So-
know. You got
That
kids-
and the bullying with younger generation, and then the stress with the older generations, the stress of financial situations and stuff of that. So we really need to kind of take a step back and
Mhm.
start reaching out to some of our people. Hey, even if it's just a simple, hey, how you doing?
Right.
Is everything all right? Have some type of humanity for our people.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I agree. What you got?
But yeah, that was basically it that all went on this week, really. Unless y'all have something to add to it.
The Oscars. I watched American Fiction. Very great acting
Cool.
job. American Fiction with Issa Rae, Jeffrey Wright, a man from This Is Us. I can't think of it. I'm drawing a blank. But Erica Alexander from Living Single.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just the cast alone, the acting is superb. And it's like, I'll give you a little synopsis of what it's about. It's about this. He's a writer. Tracee Ellis Ross is in it too. He's a writer.
Who?
Yeah, Tracee.
That my baby dog.
Jeffrey Wright is this writer, and he writes these super intricate novels.
He's so damn funny.
And Issa Rae is like the new writer in town, and she write like hood stuff.
Mhm.
So like Shaniqua said, "Oh girl, what?" So he is just boiling at the point.
This
like,
sound like some shit you like, Midgie.
he's like boiling at the point. Like, why do people like this ratchet stuff? So he ends up as a joke writing this ratchet about this dude getting out of prison, living this hard life. And the writers, he ain't sold a book in like years, and they buy it. They want to make a movie out of it. So he like, yo, this is a joke. Like, people really want to buy it. And so it goes into that, like how our trauma and stuff like that are other people's entertainment.
Mm.
Like, and he's like, I'm writing stuff. Like, he's like, because he went into a bookstore. He's like, why is my stuff in the African American section? He's like, when I wrote this, I didn't write this just for African American people.
Mhm.
But he was like, you're black. You're the author. You're black. And he's like, that's not what that means. Like, so it's a pretty deep movie. Now, if you're looking at it for entertainment value, it's not the most entertaining movie, but it just has a lot of things in it. And pretty good movie. Very good. I see why I got the awards that it did get, because the acting in it is phenomenal. But other than that, that's all I got.
Do anybody on the panel got a movie that they really waiting on?
No, I got a question. 2 questions for Big Red.
All right.
Well, all right.
Hold on. I want to see Imaginary. The
Imaginary and the new King Kong. That's the only thing I'm ready to see.
Imaginary is out now, and I do want to see.
I want to see that vampire movie with the little girl.
With the little girl?
Yeah, I want to
That
see
shit
that.
look good.
Okay.
That look like that's gonna be a good one.
I
When
don't
does that
know.
come out again?
I don't know.
When does that come out again?
I share.
I
I'm gonna look on my
I gotta
page.
look it up, but I know it's coming soon.
Yeah.
But Imaginary is already out, and I know King Kong new King Kong movies out coming out. So, but go ahead, Angela, ask away while we got Big Red here.
Yeah, because we
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead,
She
Angela.
thought she was getting away too, yo. She
Oh
thought
no.
She's like, "Who I'm
Look,
good."
look, for real, this for real, for real, for real.
I tried to say
So once you get into this, right? Is this
Mhm.
like a a normal casual experience, or is this like some stuff where, like in 50 Shades of Grey, where you already in a room?
Angela,
Like,
Angela, what the fuck?
I'm being serious. This is a serious question.
All right, so wait, so you're asking, like, do people just
you
show
asking
up
like
and that
about
just happens
swinger
to them?
shit. Like
Yeah,
that's
like,
a
is it
thing.
like, hey, babe, good to see you, or is y'all do the regular, or is it like in 50 Shades of Grey where you got to be sitting in the room already with your hands up, waiting?
Okay. There's so much to this question. Okay, so you're asking me if okay, are you talking about scene wise? So are you saying, is it something that
How
I
it
guess she's saying, is it casually y'all link up, or do y'all plan?
So is
oh,
it
so
at
you do
any
have, okay, so
regular?
there's different scenarios like that. So you might have a dom that you only link up for scenes, and if that's the case, then yeah, you would walk in and you might do a little small talk, but then you're gonna get into your scene. I understand what you're saying like
When you
that.
say scene, like what do you mean? Kind of.
Because again, not all situations are sexual. Because you might there's some where okay, so I have a spanking. Of course, that's normal, right?
Hold on,
But
Big Red.
you
Hold on, Big Red. Van Camp, Big Red is a dom. Am I getting no a submissive?
yes,
Yes,
I'm
a
submissive.
submissive.
And she's into is it BDSM? Am I saying that right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's in that world. So we had some questions. You might want to go back and watch the earlier parts of the episode. I know you just came in, but she's explained to us, well, some of them their questions that we had
She's
about
explaining to us the lifestyle of
the
what
community. Yeah.
BDSM
There
is.
you go. Thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
Go
Big Red.
ahead.
Yeah, so like you might have some that would go for just like strictly for spanking. So yes, you would go in, you would get tied up or however, or even rope bunnies, you might just want to be tied in ropes and that's it. There's nothing sexual about the experience. It's just endorphins to you that you're feeling from having that particular
So is
thing
it
happen.
like I'm not sure if you watch the show Pose, but in Pose there was a episode where I think what was her name? The dark skinned one, the higher I forgot her name, but anyway, she was a dominatrix.
Okay.
And the guy that came in to see her regularly, like for him to just basically be shitty to him, like beating him, putting
Yeah,
out a cigarette on him, stuff of that. Is that kind of what goes on with someone in that community?
If that's your kink, if that's y'all dynamic, then yes. Degradation, yeah, I'm into that as well. But yeah, so yeah, when
Is there a code word to stop?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that next.
Safe words, yes, you do have safe words.
Pineapple.
Has anyone not like? Let me say this: when using the safe word, has anyone not stopped when you have used your safe word?
Me personally, no. However, if you deal with someone and they do not respect your safe word, then you need to exit stage left as soon as you can safely do so and never look back. You never want to deal with somebody. The whole thing is about consent. I can't say that enough. It is about if there's no consent, then it's traumatic. It is abuse. And the lifestyle is not abuse.
Van Camp said, isn't it just basically all in what your preference is?
Exactly. So that's why you vet the person, especially somebody like me. I can't submit to just anybody. Yes, I'm submissive as nature. So there are certain things that I do in my everyday life that would be submissive. However, as far as someone that's ahead of me, you have to vet that person before you actually give them the authority over you. A lot of people think that submissives are weak. Submissives are not weak. We're very strong individuals. You know what I'm saying? We're, you know, I mean, I've using myself an example, like, you know, I've managed, you know, vacation rentals for a living. So I have a lot of people that have to answer to me. So I deal with that stuff all day long. It's just that when I am away from that, I am baby girl. I am a submissive. I'm a brat. I'm a slave. I'm all these different aspects that has nothing to do with that.
It's funny you
But
say
I
that
have to
because
give
I've noticed
them,
that.
I have to give them the permission to be this person over me. It's not just that, oh, I'm submissive, so every single dom is my dom. Hell no. Hell no. Absolutely not. You can't just come to tell me to do some shit just because you're a dom and I'm a sub. You're not my dom.
So this is my last question. I'm gonna turn it over to Angela. Can you just change your, I guess, your master whenever you want to, or is it a procedure you go through, or
Or
like,
Well,
relationship.
there's yes and no. So
right?
yes. So again, if either one of y'all can say, hey, this is no longer working, and then you can, you know, gracefully part ways. Some people have the a big collaring session. So if you have like a big collaring thing where you are officially collared and you're locked and with the key and everything, then yes, then you would have to, when you know, decide that you no longer want to be together, whatever, then he would unlock your collar.
Wait a minute, you mean like a real collar they put around your neck with a damn
No,
lock?
like I wear collars. They do have collars where, you know, if certain doms, when they're collaring their sub, they will put the collar on, and there's like a little lock, and they will lock it with a key, and then they can't take it off. And then if they, you know, if they separate, it's just like some collars would be considered in the vanilla world. Vanilla is what we call anybody that's not in the lifestyle. So in the vanilla world, a collar could be seen as a wedding ring. So you would take your wedding ring off at the end of your, you know
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying? But otherwise you wear your wedding ring. So, and the collar's not
Okay.
necessarily, not all collars go around your neck. There are collars that some people wear on their ankles. You know what I'm
So
saying?
this is to let everybody know that you are taken and you are not on
Right.
the market.
Right. So you have the collars that, you know, if it's, you know, locked and stuff like that, absolutely. You have the ones with an O-ring where you know that, you know, there's somebody that has a leash that owns you. Then you have I have everyday walking around collars. It's just a nod, you know, to people that know. And also for me, I am most comfortable in my collar because that's me when I'm being this grand person and taking care of all these different things, and I can still look in the mirror and still see, you know, who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I have that little, you know, I can go back to the soft side of me, you know, so I have that. So I feel more comfortable in a collar than outside of a collar.
Are
But
there
that's just me.
are there married couples in the community?
Absolutely, 100%.
This is my last question, and this is serious. Okay,
Not
less
serious.
serious than the last question. Those red rooms, is that real?
The bathrooms.
You saw,
The
oh
red
yeah,
room?
yeah. So
Like
you
the-
do have, well, that, like I said, that was more of a swingers party than anything else. But yes,
Right.
there are rooms like that. Absolutely. Like
Aren't they called
I
bathrooms?
have a
Is that
drawer
it?
full of interesting stuff. So they call it black bags. So you know, you have black bags of things. But yeah, red rooms are absolutely, there's dungeons. So a dungeon would be more so something that you would probably think of, as far as like, a dungeon would have same type of situation. They would have like different rooms and stuff like that with, you know, different things going on. You might
You mean a
have
Diddy
somebody
party?
being spanked. You might
You
have
mean a
somebody
Diddy
being
party?
tied.
You
Huh?
mean a
Really?
you mean a Diddy party?
Okay. I'm not
Wait.
No, not
But
a
yeah,
Diddy.
no, but yeah, they do have dungeons.
That's a P. Diddy party, yo.
Yeah.
They say P. Diddy had everything you wanted in each room.
So how
But
does
yeah.
one, let's just say somebody watching this right now is thinking about or inquiring about wanting to get down with the community. How does one join?
So it's not okay. So take for instance, like there's no right or wrong way to do the lifestyle. Me personally, I've never been to play parties, but I know a lot of people that are go to play parties. I know a lot of people actually that host play parties, all those different things. I personally don't do that. Does that make me any less in the community? No. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, so if you're interested in the lifestyle, you have to first off figure out what it is that that you're into. What do you want to get out of it? You know what I'm saying? Figure out what's bringing you to say, hey, I want to do this, and then talk to your partner to see if that's something that they're even interested in.
Let me give you an example. Say now disclaimer, this ain't what I'm into. Let me just say that right the fuck now. For those watching, I'm just giving up
Legal disclosure.
hypothetical.
Yeah.
What if, like, I don't know, what if you into sitting on balloons and popping them? That's your thing. Like,
Okay, that's a kink.
That's why I said it, because I definitely heard that before.
Right.
So what would one do to like do I sort people out that do that?
Right. So I mean, okay, so there is
don't shut
there's
up.
a Facebook for kinksters, which is called FetLife. So you can go on FetLife and find people that have the same type of kink that you have and explore.
Really?
This is amazing. Like, I never
Go ahead,
knew,
write it down, Jazz. Go ahead, write it down, Angela.
Don't go ahead and write it down, because you be at them Diddy parties too. Come on,
I ain't been in that Diddy party. Don't play with me like that.
Funny.
And then writing it down.
Listen, if you hear about me at a Diddy party, I was like Sean. I shot some shit up, and I ain't talking about nothing sideways.
Oh my God. This is amazing though. Like, I've never
met anybody actually, like a real human. I've seen movies and stuff, some.
Well, she's alive in the
So,
right here.
Right, because I really thought it was like she changed my perspective on it, because I really thought it was like a violent, disrespectful thing. To be honest with you.
Degradation, again, I'm into that. However, I'm not it's all about consent. So, and if you have the proper person that's leading you, if you're sub and you have your dom, if they will know, they will deep dive into every aspect of you anyway, because they're gonna, just like you're giving the power to them because you trust them totally.
So
they're
like
gonna know. Yeah, so they're gonna know all the ups and downs. So they're gonna know when you need something harder, or if you need something softer. They're gonna know that if you choose the right person. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So is this? So you said like you put so much trust in that. Is that like a love situation, or is it just a bond?
Right.
Like a
So I mean, again, you have some relationships or some dynamics that are based on love, and you have some dynamics that are just based on a deep trust, that type of thing. But yeah,
No,
that's a new question. That's a good question.
She said she's been in this since 2012.
Yeah, officially since 2012. Again, before this, I thought something was wrong with me, because I've always had, there were certain things and certain ways that I've moved that I would like, might mention something, say, hey, what about such and such? And they're looking at me like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I was laughing off like, oh, I just
right. You like, well, why don't you take that bed and stick it in my ass?
So
and he
suppressed it. But yeah, after I got comfortable with myself, I mean, in 2012 is when I started ironically, I just got on Google and I started searching some of the things, and I was like, wait a minute, there's a whole fucking community. There's nothing wrong with me. And then I was so super excited. And the guy that I was with at the time, he deep dived in as well. And then we kind of like maneuvered through it together. And so.
She said, how did you meet people before Facebook?
Oh yeah, how about that? Before social media.
She said Google.
Well, she started in 2012, so Facebook was.
Yeah, Facebook was a thing back then.
Right. So, there are like, again, there's mixers and stuff like that, just like in a regular setting where they have get-togethers, and it's nothing kinky. You don't have to like dress up or any certain way, but they have, meet and greets like that where you can, go out and, meet like-minded individuals and stuff like that. Again, that's not my thing, but there's definitely mixers.
Has it ever been people that bring other people to these mixers or?
Right. You can bring people that are interested 100%. You can bring people that are interested to
Telling, I met a lot of
that's different
swingers.
too. Yeah.
And they're like, you want to sleep with my husband? No.
There's a lot of that shit in Myrtle Beach, yo.
Child, there's a lot of that everywhere, honey. These people
Yeah.
want to get their husbands up, honey.
I do have one question. So getting back to the whole, if anybody violates the terms, is there like a community board where you put these people on blast? Like, hey, this person does not follow the guidelines properly. Is there
Well,
like-
I mean, there's no one set board that heads up all of it that you can just like go to. However, again, you can go to something like FetLife and blast them, or there's a lot of groups, you know what I'm saying? And some of the old school people that's been in lifestyle for a long time, they're not real happy about the progression of it being online and people being open about it, because it used to be like a secret, but now people are more proud of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't hide who they are, because a lot of times when people hide who they are, like, again, I did for many years, like I thought something was wrong with me. If I would never have found the community, I would still have thought something wrong with me, and I would never been able to come to my full potential of the person that I really truly am. I've tried to not be this person. I entered in another relationship where I was like, okay, I'll just suppress all this stuff, and it didn't work out because I never was able to be who I truly am. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, I want to thank you for
Me
being so
too.
honest and open with
Yeah.
us, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors. And thank you for just being so informative
And open.
Yeah, and very open.
Yes.
You gotta let everybody know where they can find you at, Red.
Yes.
yeah. So my social media is not about the lifestyle. However, some of my stories are. But anyway, it's Big Red the Model on most social media outlets.
Yes.
Oh.
I think I follow on Facebook and
Instagram. Yeah.
TikTok.
Where I get my biggest numbers, where I have, I think I'm up to like maybe 16K people or something like 15, 16. That's Snapchat. Snapchat is where I'm most known. But I do have all these other social media outlets, and I could post something on Snapchat and get 10, 12,000 views, and I could post some same things, get 200, 300, all these other places, because my algorithm is all jacked up other places. But yeah, you can find me. I'm here.
well, thank you.
Thank
y'all
you.
for popping in. Being so on top of these curious people that we got in our 2.5 Guys community.
Yes. You can hit me anytime. Feel free. I enjoy speaking about the lifestyle because it's a passion of mine. So I do not mind, questions. I am very big on presentation. So just, it's all how you present it. So yeah.
So if you got questions, find her. She's usually here every Sunday. So.
In the comment section, my favorite podcast.
Thank you. I want to thank y'all for rocking with us hour and a half. We were on time tonight, so we want to keep that train rolling. Y'all got a movie suggestion? Let us know. Check us out. I think Mondays, something for the culture.
Yes, something for the culture on Monday nights.
Wednesday.
Thursdays, the Doe Show.
Thursdays, the Doe Show.
And then Friday is Urban Illustrated. And then Sunday we right back here.
So know the lineup. We like TGI weekly. Thank God it's weekly.
Oh, I did want to do something before we get out of here.
Go ahead. Oh yes.
Those who follow, I'm not sure if y'all follow my daughter's platform. She has her own separate platform on YouTube. Also, she does Queen Unlimited on Facebook. That is her other business where she has lots of products. She got some new products in case anybody is, looking for ski masks such as this with the cute little hearts on it. Not knowing if y'all, bike or whatever. She has some cute bath rugs, little heart bath rugs.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can see that. Another ski mask, stuff of that nature. Now my favorite product that I'm currently using is this. It's and it comes in different designs, but this is a Boss Babe card holder. And this is for the women that have long nails or nails period. Sometimes when you go to that gas station, put that card in,
So
can't get that card back out. Here you go. Put it right on in there. Pull it right out with ease. You ain't in there trying to do this all day. Okay, and then the last thing she has some shades because summer's getting ready to come up.
Mm-hmm.
So she has these.
Okay.
So y'all going on over to Queen Unlimited, check it out. Got all her products up. Y'all go ahead and see what she got.
And send the link so we can post it.
I sure will. I'll put the link up in the comments.
Yeah, so we definitely add that. And we don't know the movies yet. Any movies yet? We'll get to that. We'll try to find some. So
I got.
I really want y'all to watch the.
We might need to watch BMF and see how horrible this movie. I ain't hearing nothing good.
I want y'all to watch the woman.
I kind of fell off of that. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I got a movie.
What's the movie?
I
don't trust that.
Don't you dare, because I think I saw you just posted.
That movie was good though.
First time I was in here crying my eyes out.
That was a good ass movie.
That thing had hurt my soul. But that's not my movie. I'm gonna tell y'all my movie when I find the title.
Okay, yeah. Well, gang can't
What? What?
How?
Huh?
Yeah, I have she's soon to be 24. That's my oldest. And my youngest is turning 4 months.
Man, both sides. Woo, that's a big range.
And thank you for the compliment.
Hey, we need to watch BMF. We need to pick out the worst Tupacs ever.
Child.
Because there's been a bunch of them.
If it's any worse than Anthony Mackie, I don't know what to say.
This dude look like a light bulb. That's how his head looking.
Man, that's Rico from the Country Wayne skits.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm weak. Now she said I have my own granddaughter. I am crying.
Oh wow.
That was cool.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. But appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Big Red, once again for stepping in. It's all about the community. Be here next Sunday. Check us out. We have make sure we post the movie so y'all can watch.
Absolutely.
And that's it.
Don't forget your motto.
Oh
yeah.
Go to church, pay your tithes,
Yeah.
and we'll see y'all next Sunday.
Next Sunday night.
Peace.